You are in the right place if you're ready to have your mission make you a lot more money. Okay. If we don't know each other, I'm Joy Houston, the CEO here at HealAtScale. And in this video, I'm going to try not to cry as I share a story of a practitioner success that I literally just got on my iPhone via Messenger right now. Okay. The point of this video is to help you take your mission and turn it into a lot more money. Okay, so let me explain what happened with this practitioner and maybe you can relate. Okay, there is a nurse practitioner who is in our practitioner accelerator mastermind, and she was seeing everyone else's success. Oh, 100 grand here, 200 grand here, 50 grand here, 5 grand there. She was seeing this like popcorns of success happen for everybody else, and she was awash with like resentment and bitterness and frustration about how long she's been doing what she's doing, and she's not experiencing the rewards that she wants, the fulfillment that she wants. Okay. And so her head was stuck in this infinite loop of like crappy bullshit thinking, honestly, right? Like if we let ourselves stew in that, it's easy for us to become entitled and bitter and angry. And then life's just going to throw more shit at us that makes us more angry and more bitter and more resentful. And that's exactly what happened to her. And I had to have a come to Jesus conversation with her and point out her language and how long it had been like that, right? Because we had a planning session way back and we were in a breakout room together, and I heard all this coming out of her and I had to call her on it. And then you fast forward, this is about 3 months later, and I get this, sort of SOS distress call of like, how it's my fault she's not doing it. It's everybody else's fault. It's the tech's fault. Everybody else's fault that she's not having the wins that everyone else is having. And the language in her communication was bitterness and resentful and anger, right? It was pointing the finger at everybody else. Obviously, we have given her processes and things that make it easier to sell online, easier to promote herself on social. So I'm not going to say that this is the only thing that moved the needle, but I will tell you this one thing moved the needle for her because she has had access to all the tech templates, all the support, all the how-to. She has had the step-by-step formula in front of her the whole time she's been in this community, and she wasn't using that formula to get the success that she deserved until she went back to the drawing board. Okay. I told her, listen, you want more money? You have to get really clear about your mission, and you have to articulate that mission really well. And your mindset has to come from a place of serving that mission. Okay, so will you get money when you serve your mission? Yeah, if your mindset is in the right place. Will you get money for your mission? Yeah, if you know how to get people to that mission, right? You will even have other people buy from your competitors if you are a strong voice for that mission. But so long as you are articulating your mission well and communicating it clearly, people who want to align with that mission will move forward with you. Okay. So here's the one thing that I asked her to do. I said, please recenter your entire self, your energy, your business efforts around your mission. Okay, that's exactly what she did. She was able to do this I think you need to be able to do this in 3 ways. Okay. The first way is you need to, at the very least, be able to articulate what I call your single statement of value. Okay. Now I have a whole video here on my YouTube channel about how to articulate your single statement of value. But in a nutshell, you need to be able to say, I do A, B, and C. Okay. And A, B, and C need to be desires, wants that your avatar has in their language, not your medical language, not jargon, but in the language they would use. So I help these people, some people call them avatars. I help these people do A, B, and C, articulated in their own language. Okay. I help these people do A, B, and C without icky thing they hate so that you can enter aspiration here. What is the mission, the aspiration that you are helping people move towards? If you can say that in one single sentence, right? So I help motivated practitioners grow an engaged audience, convert that attention into paying clients, and put systems in place that protect your time without technical overwhelm so you can heal at scale. That's an example of a single statement of value, okay? If practitioners want any of those three things, they come into my world. If they want to be able to leverage their time and their brilliance, they come into my world. The mission of my business is to end practitioner burnout and eradicate illness isolation. And I know damn well that I can do that by having practitioners turn their expertise into online group programs, okay? So that's my mission. Whether people execute on that mission and protect themselves from burnout and get rid of patients' isolation when they're navigating a challenge, whether they do that with me or one of my competitors, I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. I just care that that mission moves forward because my life has been so dramatically impacted by health practitioners changing my health that I know I want to protect them from burnout, and me navigating my health challenges alone. When I had community support and I didn't have to go through it alone, I got better infinitely faster. Okay. So I know that that mission works. I know I have given so many practitioners the pathway to becoming their own millionaires, the pathway to reach their financial goals if $1 million felt too big for them. I know that that mission works. Okay. Conversely, you know exactly what works to get your people to that mission. So at the very least, you need to be able to articulate that mission using your single statement of value, okay? I will put a link to that video. You can go through that exercise on your own, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is some people are visual learners, you guys. Some people are visual learners. So you need to have a visual representation of the three things you can help them do, right? And the work that they have to do with you in order to get there, okay? I call it a content construct. Some people call it a model. You can call it whatever you want. But in things like online trainings, in your graphics online, in webinars, in sales calls, having a visual graphic that helps people see, oh, I do A, B, and C so that you can aspiration, okay? And if you're interested in that, dear prospect, would you like to know what we'll need to do together in order to get there? Yes, I'd love to know that. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so be able to articulate it as a single statement of value. Okay, I'll make sure you have the link to that video. Have a visual that helps you communicate exactly the wins that you can help them achieve with the aspiration that becomes possible once they have those wins. And because the onus is not just on you, right? You guys could put the perfect protocol in front of people, and if they don't meet you and do the work and make the changes, it's not going to work. So you clearly articulate the work that you need to do together in order to get there. And so then they can say yes to your mission in an educated, clear way. Now, can they understand everything involved in your protocol? Hell no, because you have all this medical training, years and years of that. But if we simplify it down to things like a single sentence and a single graphic, then of course they're able to understand the gist of exactly what they need to do with you. Okay, so single statement of value, number one. Get what you do, get that single statement of value, come up with a way that works for you to visually represent that, okay? And then the third thing is to wrap your mind around your mission, okay? If you're not experiencing the monetary rewards in this life that you know that you're worthy of and that you want so deeply, my guess is that you have separated the making of that money from the mission that you're on. Okay. And as soon as you conflate, you kind of merge those two things into one in your brain. As soon as your mission, helping people reach that mission, everything that you do is in service of helping people reach that mission, then the money piece naturally comes together. Because instead of sitting in this, I deserve more, I want more, I'm entitled to more, I've been doing this for longer than that person who I see making millions and it looks like they did it overnight. Until you let go of all that bullshit, you're just going to experience things that make you like experience those feelings more. Yes? Like it's just the way that the world works. Okay. And then conversely, if you just focus your heart on your mission and show up and serve that mission, when you're in that mindset of being in service to other people through whatever your mission is, then that mission becomes obvious. It's contagious. People who want that vision or that mission are attracted to you, and they come on into your world and say yes. Okay. So all I had this client do, was recenter around her mission, do her one sentence that articulated what she did, draw her model. It's just like a Venn diagram, a simple Venn diagram. You could draw it on a cocktail napkin, okay? That she could visually show people what she did. And she got her mindset out of the gutter and into giving. Okay. And here is the message that I got. Actually, I want you to see it. I took a screenshot on my phone because I wanted you to see it, because I know there's so many bullshit people out there in the marketing space and I don't want you duped by anybody. So I want you to see this. I got this image in my messenger chat. I'll show you right now. Okay. I got this image in my messenger chat. And it was just like a batch settlement, like an update from somebody's, like their Stripe account kind of thing. This is a different account. But she's showing me that just in that 1 week, she made almost 10 grand. And I got this text from her that says, something has shifted. I had a 10K day yesterday. You are amazing. I am elated and thoroughly freaked out all at the same time, right? That's a whole nother conversation where we need to address the fact that with a new level comes a new devil, right? So now she's making 10 grand in a week. Now she's going to have to address some new mindset changes and she's going to have to level up, but bring it on, right? For 10K a week, bring it on. Okay. She's ready to do that. Now, the one thing that shifted, she's calling me amazing. All I did was hold her to being a stand for her mission instead of standing in the gunk of, I don't have what I want now. That's all I really did for her. Now, did I give her a process for coming up with that sentence? Did I give her a formula for coming up for that visual and a formula for keeping her head in the game? Yeah, of course. That's what coaches do. Okay. And if you need one, DM me. I'm happy to be yours. You can find me over at Instagram at Real Joy Houston. Again, Instagram, Real Joy Houston, or comment here and we'll find each other. We'll connect. Okay. But I just want you to know that those three things, if you can get your one sentence that communicates your mission, you can have a visual graphic for your visual learners to see and experience that mission, and you keep your mindset tied to that mission, that's the money-making trifecta that I see move the needle for practitioners all the time. And the ones who do it quickly make money quickly. And the one who drag ass and think, oh, it should be all the systems, it should be the tech templates, it should be, something external to them that's going to make the money. The people who drag ass in making that change, those are the people who it takes them longer to experience these financial rewards of being your mission, living your mission, showing up in service every day instead of all that negative shit of holding on to why don't I have it yet, right? That ain't going to get you anywhere. Okay. So you have my 3 secrets for making sure that your mission calls in, attracts to you all the money that you want now and even more than that. Okay. Because I guarantee you, once that comes and once you get on that snowball, your goals now are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And how much service you provide the world is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And the universe can only and always support you when you are being in service of your mission. All right. I will get off my soapbox and let you go, but I just wanted you to see and experience the success. That brought me to tears when I got that message, not because of the money that she made, you guys, but because I saw her in tears, suffering and wallowing in her own pain. And now I see her celebrating herself and seeing her power as so strong that it intimidates her. And that's a good thing, okay? Because that will push her to let more and more of that strength out in the world where it can make a difference. All right? You take care. I'll see you in the next video. If this has been helpful for you, or if another practitioner needs this, please share this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more practitioners who deserve the skill set, the mindset, and all the tools to be able to heal at scale. See you soon.